In an era of rapid information exchange and viral social media phenomena, few could have predicted the profound impact that a Canadian clinical psychologist and professor would have on millions of lives worldwide. Dr. Jordan Peterson, known for his incisive cultural commentary and self-help advice, offers a startling glimpse into the unexpected consequences of his sudden rise to prominence. His reflections reveal not only the power of ideas to transform lives, but also the heavy responsibility that comes with widespread influence. The burden of bearing witness. Peterson begins by addressing a phenomenon that has become commonplace in his life but remains extraordinary in its implications. It's not that often in your whole life typically that someone will come up to you and bare their soul, he observes. You have to know them very well, and people are doing that to me all the time. They do it on the street all the time. This unprecedented level of openness from strangers is not merely a curiosity for Peterson. It represents a significant emotional and psychological burden. He describes being overwhelmed by insight into misery, as he encounters countless individuals sharing their deepest struggles and transformations. The weight of these interactions is palpable in Peterson's words, highlighting the often overlooked human cost of becoming a public figure, especially one associated with self-improvement and mental health. The double-edged sword of influence. Peterson's experiences underscore the dual nature of having a wide-reaching platform. On one hand, he expresses deep gratitude and a sense of privilege at being able to positively impact so many lives. It's an honor to be able to help. It's a privilege, and I'm thrilled that that's what's happening, he says. This sentiment reflects the profound satisfaction that comes from knowing one's work is making a tangible difference in the world. However, Peterson is equally candid about the dangers inherent in this position. He recounts receiving a call from someone who had become suicidal, but found guidance through his lectures. While the outcome was positive, Peterson is acutely aware of the immense responsibility such influence carries. It's dangerous, he admits, acknowledging that any misstep on his part could have severe consequences given the vulnerable state of many who turn to him for guidance. The scrutiny of public life. Peterson's rise to prominence was not without controversy, and he reflects on how the extensive public record of his teachings served as both a shield and a source of validation. With hundreds of hours of lectures available on YouTube, Peterson notes that it was very difficult to actually pillory me successfully because virtually everything I ever said to students was recorded and public record. This transparency, while initially thrust upon him by the nature of his academic role, ultimately became a powerful defense against mischaracterization. Peterson suggests that many who came to his content expecting to find inflammatory or reprehensible material instead discovered thoughtful, nuanced discussions. This disconnect between public perception and the reality of his work led many to question the narratives surrounding him. The transformative power of ideas. Perhaps the most striking aspect of Peterson's reflections is the consistent theme of personal transformation among his followers. He recounts numerous encounters with individuals who approach him to share how his lectures have helped them overcome personal challenges and improve their lives. From battling addiction and mending family relationships to finding purpose and direction, these stories paint a picture of profound, positive change. What's particularly noteworthy is the simplicity of many of these transformations. Peterson mentions, with a hint of amazement, how many people have told him that something as simple as starting to make their bed each day made all the difference. This emphasis on small, manageable changes as catalysts for larger life improvements is a cornerstone of Peterson's philosophy. The collective wisdom of humanity. In reflecting on his role in these transformations, Peterson is careful to position himself not as the source of wisdom, but as a conduit for timeless truths. I'm the embodiment of a set of ideas, he explains, just as we all are. Those ideas aren't mine. They're the collective ideas of the human race in some sense. This perspective serves multiple purposes. It grounds Peterson's work in a larger historical and cultural context, acknowledging the debt owed to generations of thinkers and traditions. It also helps to mitigate the risk of cult-like devotion, reminding his followers that the power lies in the ideas themselves rather than in Peterson as an individual. The challenges of maintaining perspective. Peterson is acutely aware of the dangers of losing perspective in the face of such widespread admiration and influence. He mentions the crucial role his family plays in helping him stay grounded, understanding the danger of becoming too enamored with his own impact. This acknowledgement of vulnerability and the need for external checks is a testament to Peterson's commitment to integrity in his work. The ripple effect of personal growth. One of the most compelling aspects of Peterson's observations is the ripple effect of personal transformation. As individuals work to improve their own lives, inspired by the ideas and strategies Peterson discusses, they inevitably impact those around them. This multiplier effect suggests that the true scope of influence extends far beyond those who directly engage with Peterson's content. The power of articulation. Peterson attributes much of his impact to his ability to articulate complex ideas in a way that resonates with contemporary audiences. He sees his role as being wise in my generation, adapting timeless principles to the specific challenges and contexts of the present day. This skill of translation from abstract concepts to practical, applicable wisdom is central to understanding the widespread appeal and effectiveness of his message. The unexpected nature of influence. Perhaps the most shocking aspect of Peterson's reflections is the sheer unexpectedness of his influence. As an academic and clinical psychologist, he could not have anticipated the global reach and profound personal impact his ideas would have. This serves as a reminder of the unpredictable nature of influence in the digital age, where ideas can spread rapidly and find resonance with diverse audiences across the globe. Conclusion. The responsibility of influence. Jordan Peterson's experiences offer a unique window into the complexities of wielding significant influence in the modern world. His reflections highlight the profound potential for positive change that exists when ideas are effectively communicated and embraced. At the same time, they underscore the weighty responsibility that comes with such influence, particularly when dealing with vulnerable individuals and sensitive personal issues. The widespread and deeply personal impact of Peterson's work is indeed shocking, both in its scale and in its intensity. It challenges our understanding of how ideas spread and transform lives in the digital age. Moreover, it raises important questions about the role of public intellectuals and the potential for academic ideas to find practical application in everyday life. As we grapple with the implications of Peterson's experiences, we are reminded of the enduring power of ideas to shape individual lives, and by extension, society as a whole. The unexpected nature of his influence serves as a testament to the hunger for meaning and guidance in contemporary society, and the potential for thoughtful, articulate voices to meet that need in profound and far-reaching ways. Ultimately, Peterson's story is a call to responsibility, for those with platforms to use them wisely and ethically, and for individuals to engage critically and thoughtfully with the ideas they encounter. In a world where information and influence can spread rapidly and unpredictably, the capacity to navigate this landscape with integrity and wisdom becomes ever more crucial.